this way. We'll be sure not to reset over it. Well, let's see how many days off I might potentially have. Today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Monday, so that's 3, Thursday 4, Saturday, Sunday, that's 6. So if I have 6 days off and I get paid on the 12th, that means that I may only have to work 6 days before I get paid again. Time will tell. Hi, kitty. Come here. Come on. Come on. Are you cold? Probably a little bit. Hey, you're moving the camera, buddy. Come on. Get down here. Thank you. This way we're much less likely to fail Suicune, because Suicune will be big image. I can compare big image to small image and make success. Headbutt bombardment by cat. No. Baby boy. Gingy. Eventually, we gotta get Spice on camera, too. Your little brother. Your adopted brother. Yes, we're talking about you, cat. Meow. Cat is hilarious. I start talking about him and he starts meowing. Like, hey, you're talking about me, right? Hey, say hello. Nah. Yes, I love you too, son. Now the only question is, where's my Mario Kart? Hopefully it comes in today. If not, I suppose I can wait till Monday. Because, you know, no mail on Sundays. Which is odd, because Harry Potter kind of predicted that. I'm just now thinking about that. That's crazy. Alright, let us continue this maddening quest. Suicune, please! Just shine! Put on your alternate wig, please! Hello, baby. Eventually, Spice, we'll get you on camera. Yep, I work Tuesday, so I won't be able to collab that day. But yeah, that's... we'll see how the future holds. We'll see what the future holds. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Fuzzy. Fuzzy, lumpy, lumpy. I'm only getting 3 days a week now. That is definitely going to affect my paycheck. And that may or may not have been shiny. I hope not. Hi. We'll do Suicune for a bit, and then I'll probably make a new stream where we start Dynamax hunting or something. Or maybe I'll hunt for that elusive male Litleo, some of the Floettes, I don't know. We'll see where we go from here. But yeah, this ought to be interesting. But yes, this should make hunting Suicune a much bit easier. English. Eventually, we've got to do that Chikorita. Kind of surprised I'm 2,500 into that one. But, Totodile, of all of them, seems to be the easiest in Gen 2. At least with Totodile, you only have to check one stat. Whereas with Chikorita and Cynical, you gotta look for 2 HP values back in Gen 2. Yeah, how am I supposed to hit the keys with you on my arm? I love you. I do. But how am I supposed to hit the keys, huh? Baby boy. 28. Hey, put your paw there. Thank you. That way I can edit the keyboard. Baby. You want explorers or something? Okay, you do what you want, little one. Hey, bye. Alright. Yeah, you know what, just for laughs, I'll see if I get any more Rookidees. Why not? I've already found 3. And that was as I was logging in. So, we'll take a quick second out and we'll check these. Oh my, that's tiny. I'm catching that. Look at this tiny little burb. He's so tiny. He's so tiny and cute. Hi, Genji. Alright. What's favorite you since you're so dang small? As a general rule, though, of like C-Days and stuff, I always check the newer spawns first. Just in case they happen to despawn quicker. Oh my gosh, dude, it's right there. There we go. Alright, let's check everything. Not likely I'll see another yellow burb, but you never know. You could get lucky. Oh, I missed again. Oh, that one's big. I'll catch that too. So I found 3 shinies, a big and a small Rookidee. That's hilarious. gotta start recording my sea days. Maybe next one. We'll go ahead and record it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and claim a stamp. Power up a Pokemon that is easy. And we'll come back to Pokemon Go later. Alright. May not have to pick the second job, I don't know. We'll see how life goes. Also, winter's coming up, so they'll probably have to cut back even more. Which is crazy to say as it is, because... oh well, whatever. Life will figure itself out. You don't need to clean me, I clean myself, cat. Buddy! You're so goofy. Also, you look a lot oranger on the camera. So your name actually makes sense on camera. Alright. I need to remember to charge these later. Might look for those Gengar headphones on eBay, see if they're still pretty cheap. So I might get them. But yeah, to get to 40,000 encounters, I would have to stream for at least 7 hours. Or do 7 hours of resetting. Because 7 hours of resetting equals about 1,050 encounters. So I probably won't do all that tonight. I might do a couple hours of Suicune. And then we do some Dynamax adventures or Litleo or something else. Or maybe even some Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't know. Depends. Depends. Man, I love Static Shock. He was such an awesome character. And the fact that they tied him into the Batman Beyond timeline as well was one of the coolest things ever. We are almost a month away from Legends ZA, dude. It's been such a long time coming. Oh, I'm so excited for the new Megas. There's a lot of returning Megas, but I think for the most part, I'm going to be using some of the new ones. Like, I'm definitely going to be rocking the Victory Bell and Dragonite, but I might also throw a Beedrill and Houndoom on the team as well. Because honestly, I do want a reason to use some of those other Pokemon. I mean, even without Megas, I'd still run them. Plus, I'll have a reason to shiny hunt them in ZA, because if I'm gonna Mega Evolve them, I might as well hunt them as shinies too. Hopefully we get a bunch of methods to hunt too. I'm wondering though, like, is chain fishing even going to be possible in ZA? Because if they're all overworld sprites, for the most part, unless they pull like a sword and shield with the fishing, kind of, but still let you do chain fishing. I don't know, man. There's literally so much we don't know about this game, if there's even anything hidden at all. I mean, the Megas are semi-hidden, but I think at this point, with leaks, we pretty much know what's coming. Wouldn't surprise me, though, like I said, if AZ's Fullwet got a Mega Evolution. Let's see, any update on my team order? Nope. Something supposedly arriving today. So we'll see about that. I'll go ahead and check Pokemon Go again, why not? Just to see if we get any more burbs. Check all the burbies. Birdies. We'll update you here in a second. Let's see. Wish I lived in a bigger city so I could do Pokemon Go more. Like, the best spots are, I feel like, New York, honestly. I think I've checked everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably evolve it during the time period so it gets it to move. Let's see. That one's the best. Alright, I need to get candy for this or it won't be able to evolve. Well, let's start catching then. I guess I'm multitasking for a minute. Catch and release, catch and release. So we can evolve our Rookidee. Nope, that's not what I wanted to use, but whatever. That'll get us twice as many. Or not. I don't even know how many it takes to evolve Rookity into a Corviknight in Pokemon Go. I imagine we'll probably have to wait till next month, and then they'll probably release Coliseum and XD on the NSO Online, which would be nice to finally have access to those again. I mean, I do via the GameCube, but this way I can actually portably take it with me. Not to mention that I would be able to, like, well, not only take it on the go, but I could shiny shadow hunt in Coliseum, as long as they don't take that out, which I hope they don't. Plus, how awesome would it be to have a file, in the worst case scenario, say that you can't transfer it, how awesome would it be to have a file where you literally have every single Shadow Pokemon as a shiny? Like, that would be epic. Might as well catch everything on screen. And then go ahead and evolve our birds. But yeah, been loving the Dan anime. That's been pretty cool, pretty fun. A lot of adult humor, but oh, a level 10 Rookity, that is adorable. You're never evolving, you're never getting candy transferred or nothing. You're staying as a baby. A baby bird. Oh, there's a new one. And you're normal, but that's fine. Alright, so that's 59. May not be, but I know I've missed a few numbers, so won't necessarily hurt anything. Suicune number 60. Oh, you want to do that, huh? In the ball. Which was the one I wanted to evolve? This one? It's the best one I've got, so I might as well. Okay, so it takes 100 to evolve it fully. Love shiny Corviknight. Okay, now which is the second best? That one for sure. Hold on. Alright, you're normal. I'll catch you anyway. Getting a wee bit distracted, but oh well. Alright, you should be one. Yes. Evolve you to your mid-stage, and then I have a Rickety to check. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll give you a new attack as well. Let's see, do I got any incense? I do. Why not? I mean, the event's almost over, but why not? This way I can kind of multitask. Okay, let's see. You're normal. You're normal. One of these days I should dress up as some of my Pokemon Go characters. I actually kind of miss going out and Pokemon Going. I mean, it was kind of exciting when it first came out, and now it's kind of almost, I don't know, the excitement's kind of dead to me. Maybe it's because I have mostly everything anyway. The next C-Day will be Litten's, Popplio, Rowlet. Yeah, those are those C-Days, I think. Sabo, I don't think it's had a C-Day. Maybe it has. Grookey may or may not have had a C-Day. I don't think the Gen 8 starters have had a C-Day yet. So those might be the next C-Days for the next 6 months or so. Like every other month, they seem to do a starter. And of course, December is going to be the all-in-one C-Day. Where you have multiple targets you can get. So that'll be interesting for Pokemon Go players. $81. Nope. Nope. Don't want to use those. I want to save those. Oh. Team order has been delivered. Okay. Well, that's one I didn't care about, but alright. I would much rather have the Mario Kart. Still waiting on that. Oh, alright. Should go back into Pokemon Go. Now watch, I have like 10 spawning all at once. Nope, just one. Alright. One more Rookity and we'll be back up to 100 candy, and there we go. Actually, we'll be over 100. Oh wow, 110, nice. You know what, I think do I change my betting? There we go. Huh. Nice, I can actually see my phone percentage while I'm using Pokemon Go. That's crazy. Just kind of up there in the background. Debating whether I'm gonna get a digital version of Scarlet Violet. If I do, that means on the Switch 2, I'll be able to claim 2 of the Wuchien, 2 of the Chien Pows, and obviously the Tinglu as soon as it becomes available. I might do that, just so I can get extras. And start stocking those up in case I need to trade somebody or something, or just, I don't know, maybe give them away at some point. I could get a whole box of them. I really could. It don't take that long to get to the part where you unlock the mystery gift thing. I'm guessing the rookies have finally kilted out. Maybe not. I think there's at least another 43 minutes of the event in my area. Oops. There we go. Maybe some Master Duel today. I don't know. Maybe. Come on, shiny Suicune. Another normie bird. Now that should catch it. Golden Raz, yep, Crookedy, boom, in the books. And a decent amount of candy to boot as well. I guess we're making fairly decent progress on Suicune. Ching. Caught. I'm starting to wonder if this Suicune is somehow locked. Like maybe I made a mistake somewhere. if I can ever find it, maybe we can go for Ho-Oh. And then I gotta trounce Johto so I can go get Lugia. Or not Johto, Kanto. Because technically you gotta get to Kanto. I think you have to get to at least Pewter City to get the wing or whatever item for Lugia. And then in Crystal you can go get Lugia. Ho-Oh, you gotta track down the 3 legendary beasts in Crystal. Well, 2 of them at least. And then Suicune will appear in the tower, obviously. Which is what we're doing now. Maybe eventually I'll do a roaming encounter for Shiny Raikou and Entei. It's just... that is very time-consuming, unfortunately. It would be nice to eventually have them on the VC, though. Virtual Console. Maybe on the Totodile... yeah, maybe on the Shiny Totodile file we can do that. Hunt for Entei or Raikou. So I'll probably clone a Master Ball, trade it to that file, and then on the first encounter just straight up catch it. That way I don't have to track it down afterwards. Got a normal Rickety. Eventually, though, I'll probably go through each of the games and catch them as a shiny in the original origin region they came from, like get Mewtwo from Yellow, obviously, get would probably do Moltres from Red, Articuno from Blue, Zapdos from Yellow. As for Ho-Oh and Lugia, obviously Ho-Oh would be Gold, Lugia would be Silver. Suicune, Crystal, we kind of already got covered because we're doing that now. So on and so forth. I eventually do want to hunt Dialga and Palkia in their original respective regions. So, who knows, maybe I'll add a special rule to like a Diamond and Pearl Nuzlocke where I have to find a shiny legendary, like shiny Dialga and Palkia. I meant to do that in my original Diamond and Pearl runs, but I ended up needing to just catch them to finish up the decks, so I unfortunately didn't do that, but I can always rectify that later. I need to get my sister a capture card so she can eventually live stream if she wants to. Eventually I want to get my hands on a secondary Switch 2 dock, so that way I can connect it to the bigger TV. I mean, I could just connect the normal dock, but if I'm going to do that, I want to... Let me explain this. I would like to have the Switch 2 connected to the big TV, but also be able to be plugged into the capture card, so I need to find a way to, like, HDMI split it. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. Because TV and a dock would eat up both cables. But maybe that Switch 1 dock could come in handy. Because that might be what I need to do both at the same time. So I plug the Switch 2 into that, and then run the cable from it to the TV. Ooh. Wait a minute. That might work. I may have just figured that out. Oh, if that works, that's gonna be... yes. That would be amazing. So then I could have the Switch 2 on the big screen while also streaming it, which would be amazing. I should have bought more Switch Lights while they were cheaper. I kind of regret that now. I have a feeling I am gonna make quite a bit in taxes, like after I pay my taxes. I feel like my tax return is gonna be pretty good. Hopefully they've been taking out enough. But yeah, get to tax season. And once I see my tax return, I should be sitting pretty good on money. Can't believe it's not even 4 o'clock yet. That's crazy. Or is it 4? No, it's only 3:37. What the heck? Which means that clock over there is only about 3 minutes off. Which means the C day is over in about 23 minutes. So I will see if I run into any more shiny birds. Probably not, but if I don't, oh well. But yeah, when Coliseum XD hit the Switch, these are getting utilized because I have the Umbreon and the Espeon controller. And as anyone who's played knows, the starters for that game are Espeon and Umbreon. So I've got the perfect little detail all set up. Not only, like it, I said, is it a GameCube classic, but to have the Espeon and Umbreon controllers too, it's just such a nice fit. I would laugh if we see a shiny Suicune before I see another shiny bird. That would be hilarious. But then, we would also be done with the hunt. Which means we can move on to Ho-Oh, eventually. Statistically speaking, though, we have a higher chance of finding a Rookity. Then again, we've also been almost 5 times over odds for Suicune, so anyone's guess who's going to shine first. Now we almost have 200 Rookity candy. So that's a thing. Ugh. I must be a madman for this. 39,155. Most people would have given up by now. And I don't blame them. Oh, this hunt is breaking me. Come on, Suicune. I know you exist. I've seen you before. I've hunted you before. Why are you being so stubborn this time? This one instance. If I have a 3-day weekend, that'll be interesting. Maybe I'll get that Twitch gift card tomorrow. Like, I could technically go get it now if I wanted to, but I don't really want to leave the house, so if I'm not working, I'd rather be live streaming, honestly. I want to be a full-time live streamer. We got about 19 minutes to find more birds. You're in the 60s now. Give me a minute, bird, and I will catch you. Alright. Ja. Just in case another one spawns. I don't see one. Alright. Gotta love wireless keyboards. They make life so simple. Alright. Yeah, one disappeared. I think I already checked it. It was normal anyway. How many rickety candies do we have now? 201. Nice. We have 5 spaces left. Suicune, come on. Shiny Suicune, 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 shiny Suicune. Please. 13 more minutes of the sea day. So more than likely won't find another Rickety, but we'll see. At least I found the trio. And it was funny because when I logged in, they were like all right next to each other. One was right here, one was right there, and one was like right at the bottom. And I wasn't even using an incense or anything either, so that was pretty cool. I do wonder what the next sea day is going to be, though. I'm wondering if the Tinglu is now available. I'll have to check that later tonight, or after I get done here, maybe. Because it's available to download. I may or may not go ahead and get a digital version of Scarlet and Violet and get the other one later, maybe. Because, I mean, if I get the digital version for Switch 2, that means on the Switch, well, no, because I'd only have one save file. I can debate it and decide later. I know before too long, though, I'm going to down or pre-order Legends. Sounds like GameStop's doing a midnight release, so I'll probably be streaming it like right when I get it. I do wonder if the starters can be shiny hunted, because if they can, I'm probably going for Chikorita. And if they want to be really nostalgic, they could make it like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, where you see if they're shiny right in the overworld, which would be cool. I don't know if they'll do that, but that would be really cool if we could do that. Because we haven't got to do that in a while. I think the last and only time that was possible was in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And funny story with this, I may have told this on the channel before, but I ended up going to GameStop and getting a used copy of Soul Silver. Just for laughs, you know? And I ended up hunting on that file. Same night, got a shiny Totodile. So it's like, hey, cool. Alright, let's catch this bird. Okay, we've got about 8 minutes left on the sea day. So after that, I'll log out of PokeGo, and then we'll shift our attention to the main focus, which is Suicune or whatever else I feel like hunting and or playing. So I should see if that Mortal Kombat game is still on discount. If it is, I might Yeah, I might get that. I might. I could also play through the DLC of Scarlet, or not, Scarlet Violet, because I do need to do that. That's something I could do. Get closer to Ogre Pawn. I'd have to finish Kitakami first so I can do Blueberry, and then that would give me access to the advanced flight, which I really do need. I might also hunt an iron bundle on screen. I think we will do 10 more encounters, and then we will cut this one for now, till I figure out what we're doing. Probably an iron bundle, maybe. That, and I can check if the Ting Lu is available, which I'm hoping it is, because normally when one event ends, then the next Pokemon becomes available, so... About 5 minutes left of the event. Still finding normal birds. You broke out of that, huh? There you go. Alright. I think we'll end it for now. So, see you guys next time. Have fun, take care. See you all in the next one.